Hi guys, my name is Krystalle Bianca and welcome to my channel. So I've been around the Authortube community for a little while, but I still haven't gotten around to doing the Authortube Newbie tag. So today I'm going to do the Authortube Newbie tag 2.0 with you guys. This tag was originally created by Jenna Streety and I've linked her channel down below. I hope by doing this tag that you get to know a little bit about me and about the writing that I do, and I'd also love to connect with other writers out there in the Authortube community. So I'm going to jump straight into the first question, and the first question is, what is your book pitch? So the series that I'm working on is a new adult thriller series, but then it also has a mixture of romance and mystery in it as well, and it's a bit hard for me to describe it, so I'm just going to go ahead and read you the plot summary to my book. Perfectly Fractured is the first book in the Imperfect series that I'm writing, and this is the plot summary. So, losing Sophie changed our family. We never saw it coming. We all had different ways of coping. My mother started a career that transformed our lives entirely. Her success as a motivational speaker brought wealth that my parents had always dreamed of. But with this wealth came great loneliness for the child that they had left behind. When I met the Santiaros family, my life drastically improved. Elliot became my childhood best friend, and his parents, Katerina and Lorenzo, treated me like I was part of their family. They brought happiness into my life that had been absent since losing Sophie. On the night of Elliot's graduation party, everything changed. The Santiaros family became distant, and I could not dispel the feeling that they were hiding something. When I accidentally discovered a book from the past, I realized that the Santiaros family had secrets. These secrets are the key to understanding the hidden danger lurking in their family. Will I discover the truth before it's too late? So that is my book pitch, and that basically sums up what my book is about. The next question is, if you were a book, how would you pitch yourself? I find this question so hard. I don't really know. I feel like maybe I would be a coming of age novel, because I'm one of those people who's still trying to find themselves and who they are as a person. I think I might be a little bit of a mystery. A coming of age mystery. I don't think that works. I don't know. That question is really hard to answer. I'm just going to skip that question. That question is way too hard. So the next question is, what do you usually write? So when I first started writing, I started writing in high school, and in high school I was writing a lot of fantasy. I love writing about werewolves and vampires and that sort of thing. But currently I haven't written fantasy in ages. The book that I'm working on right now is a thriller, and this is actually my first attempt at a full-length thriller novel. But I think that I lean more towards the YA genre. Right now I'm doing new adult, but you know, I'm going between those two genres. So I'm just going to say I usually write YA and new adult. Next question is, what's something that you'll never write? So straight up, I can say that I will never write horror. I do not like horror movies. I don't have the stomach for them. And when I try and think about how books get adapted into movies, I'm quite a visual person. I'm like, if I wrote a horror story, I probably wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't like it. Another genre that I probably would never write is sci-fi. I don't have any interest in it. I feel like those worlds are quite complicated. There's a lot of world building, and I'd rather focus more on the story and the characters than actually building a huge complicated world in my writing. What's your goal for starting an Authortube channel? My main goal for starting the Authortube channel was to share my writing journey with all of you and other writers out there who may feel the same or go through the same thing. Another reason why I started it was so that I could meet any goals or deadlines that I've set for myself, and that I could hold myself accountable. So I have other people waiting on hearing the news and how I'm going with my writing. But I think it's changed a little bit over my journey. I think now I feel like I really want to motivate other writers and to help other writers through my own experiences, and that's the purpose of my channel right now. The next question is, what made you want to start writing? So I have always loved books. I guess I started reading a lot in high school, and in between classes on the playground, all I did was read books, and books made me really happy. Books were always a bit of an escape for me, and being able to write my own book one day and to share my own writing was a distant dream. But then this year I sort of decided that no, I want to follow this dream, I want to write a book, I can do it, so I started this channel. So the next question is, what is your publishing path? So I'm currently self-publishing. The reason why I chose self-publishing was because I wanted my writing out there as soon as possible. I also like the idea of having creative control over my work, so that's why I chose the self-publishing route. I may consider doing traditional publishing in the future, but I'll just see how it goes, and for now I'm sticking to self-publishing. The next question is, what content do you bring to the Authortube table? So I post writing vlogs, I post helpful writing tips and tricks and stuff that I've learned along the way. I also post writing updates on my channel, but I really like to place a focus on doing tips and motivating other writers and those sort of videos, because I really want to focus on helping other people, and I really want to be able to connect and help other writers out there pursue their dreams. What's your biggest writing struggle? So I've got to say straight out, it's a blurb. I have such difficulty trying to condense a whole story into a paragraph. I just can't do it. I think I rewrote the perfectly fractured blurb like 20 times. I don't know, I just really struggle with it and getting the words right and using particular words to sort of capture your whole story. I just find it really difficult. What is your best writing skill? So I'm a pretty fast typer, so I have gotten the first drafts of my first 2 books down pretty quickly. So that's one thing that I'm quite good at. Another thing that I am not bad at is writing action scenes. I think that I'm quite good at creating suspense and sort of building up that like anticipation and that sort of thing. So that's pretty much my strength in my writing. If you've been on YouTube for a while, what's your best Authortube tip? So I would say that I've been on Authortube for a bit. I'm still new, but I have started my channel at the beginning of January this year. So I guess I'm sort of old-ish. No, I haven't been here that long, but okay, I'm just going to answer this question. So I think that my biggest tip would be for other writers is to not give up. It's a hard process writing a book, and you are going to struggle, but that's okay. I guess you just have to be really patient with yourself and try not to be too hard on yourself. Like, it's not an easy, straightforward process, but you will get there. The next question is really long, so I'm going to read this one out, and it is, are you looking for any new channels to follow, betas, CPs, or other type of writer buddies? If so, tell us who you're looking for and connect with them in the comments. So, I would love to connect with other writers. If any of you guys want to be writing buddies, and just drop a comment down below and I will get back to you. I think that, yeah, it's great being able to share your journey with others and to be able to share your experiences with other people who've been through the same thing. So I'm always looking for new friends to make on the Authortube platform. We're almost there. There's just one more question left to go, and that question is, what are you most excited for on this new fresh start in Authortube? I think that I'm most excited to build a community of readers who really love my work. They love my writing and they also fall in love with my characters. I think that would be absolutely amazing. I'm also looking forward to meeting other authors and finding friends on the Authortube platform. I also love the idea of sharing your achievements with other authors and also celebrating their achievements as well. So authors supporting authors, there's nothing better. So those are all the questions I have today. I tried my best to answer some of them, but some of them are a bit tricky, but that's basically it. Any of you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them down in the comments down below. And if you're interested in more writing related videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.